Hey guys, it's Brian from Arrowhead Garage, and today on Firebird Friday, we're still working on this fender step by step to try to get it perfect before we put it on the car and do the painting on this. So this week, we need to finish up the front of this and get that line on that dent that was there, which we still can't talk about for another couple more years, but we're getting close to talking about that in a couple more years maybe. But let's get there on this fender, and if you're a new subscriber, and if this is your first time witnessing this, I'm restoring my late brother's 1967 Pontiac Firebird 400 in my garage. This is my first time dealing with an American muscle car restoration. It's been a challenge, and follow along if you want. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's have some fun today working on the fender of the 67 Firebird on Firebird Friday. All right, let me get you in close on this here fender here. You can kind of see there are some little dips and dings where that big dent was at. And if you run your hand over it, you can kind of right there, kind of like that. So let's put some, I'm going to scratch this with 80 real quick. Then we'll mix up some of that filler, and we'll put down a layer of filler and see if we can't get that line, which is right here, back. Let's go. All right, we got some 80. We're just gonna get this up. This is where that line is at, right there. You can see right there's a high spot. You can see where all those high spots are at. So I'm going to get my hammer and just tap down those little spots. All right, let's clean this up. Once again, pure rubbing alcohol, 100%, 99%, whatever it is. Just clean this up here. Get all that dust off there. That line is like right there. Okay, we are using this auto body filler lightweight stuff that Louie over at First Generation Garage hooked me up with. So I'm just gonna kneel up this real quick here. Okay. Get my spreader. We don't need a lot, so. Probably be enough right there. This goes back on. Okay, kneel this up a little. Nice and good. About like so. Now we'll knead it all together. where all the color mixes. And it turns to a blue, which would be good for my old ass eyes when I'm sanding. Okay, looks good to me and mixed up, so let's head over there and let's apply this. Okay, here we go. Kind of about up to here and down. There's that hole. There's a hole there and a hole there. That line should be about like that, maybe. While I'm here, let me fill this up. And so they say about a 1/4 inch, kind of like that, maybe. More like that, huh? Kind of like that. At least we got something that we can kind of work with here. Okay, we'll let that harden up here. Anything else while I'm here? Up front. Now we got to let her wait about 20 minutes. So we'll be back. All right, well, let's kind of see what we got going on here. All right, we've given this some time. We got some 80 grit paper on this. Let's see what we can do here. We kind of know where our line is for this. So let's see. So you can move that box, man. All right, you can see we kind of got that top one down. Now I'm going to run me a piece of tape to kind of get that line perfect before we get started. So I'm going to try to tape that top edge right there. All right, so let's see if we can get this line here. So Jonathan says about a 1/4 inch. So that's going to be for these 1, 2. This one here actually looks like it's down more. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go check the other side real quick. Okay, so here we are. So set body line. Yeah, it's that one there is higher. So these two here, he's right, about a 1/4 inch, as I would say. So let's get back to that. All right, so we'll go with these two here. Okay. Now we can now sand this part. Where's that damn mini grid at? So we can see some low spots here. That looks good there. So I like that. There's a little spot there. Let's take this tape off and see what we got. All right, guys, I think I've had enough fun for tonight. As you can see, we've gotten down that line pretty good. I'm going to go back in and do one more coat of filler, kind of build that line up and smooth it out. So until next Friday, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you have a question or a comment, you saw something I did wrong or a suggestion, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what those are. And I appreciate you guys for hanging out while we rebuild this 67 Pontiac Firebird. These belong to my brother. So with that, guys, I will see you next Friday for another episode of Firebird Friday.